An isolation drill you can try is to try to work your blocks and punches in a kneeling position. Same like sitting in a chair, you're isolating your upper body and not relying on your feet and your hips to generate power. So you have your typical high blocks, you have your middle blocks, you have your down blocks, you have your reverse punches. You can even throw regular combative looking punches from here as well. Either way, you're working on your arms and actually the circular motions of your pulling hand to generate power rather than relying on your feet. So for example, I can throw high blocks, middle blocks, down blocks, punches, and all the above, right? In the same token, I could be seated down with my legs crossed and do the exact same thing, right? So I can throw my high blocks. And this is actually for people who are used to just standing and punching. This is a great humbling drill because you feel like you're not generating as much power as you can. And therefore it's going to force you to really fine tune the little details that are going to make your punches and blocks a lot more crisp. So for example, from a middle block here, I'm really trying my best to whip this arm out this way with that tension that I talked about in previous videos. So I cannot use my hips or my legs to do so. So it really is about turning this hand, the blocking hand, into a loose whip, right? If I add strength to this, everything looks kind of rigid. But as the more relaxed I am here, it's kind of just flicking out here. Now, when I throw my other middle block to the other side, my hand that just previously blocked is actually doing like a circular motion here. Essentially, this is the same thing that we do on day one of our karate classes. We just throw our traditional middle block, the next block hand crosses in front, right? But you can kind of fall back on that motion when you have your legs and your hips to drive, because your legs and your hips are allowing your hands to kind of whip into that position. When you're seated or when you're on your knees or when you're in a chair, you're not able to use that. Therefore, your body has to naturally start creating more circular motions with your hands. And therefore, when I throw my middle block here, I'm creating spirals here, and I'm creating another spiral here. So I'm just visualizing just circles everywhere I go. So here, this circles back, this circles here, and this circles again.